here. We are standing outside the Highway Cafe, about 7 minutes from Vinita, Oklahoma. This is a really cool little restaurant. We've been here before, but I did not do a video on it. We're going to do a video. We're going to take pictures. Later on, we're going to go down and actually visit downtown Vinita. It's a really cool little town. And there's a museum, Eastern Trails Museum. Then we go through it, then we're going to be visiting an old bridge. It's a beautiful day today, gorgeous day today. It's Wednesday morning. It's about 9 a.m. this morning. So, like I always say, come along and join me. We're going to do an outside tour, and then hopefully we're going to do an inside tour. There again, we're about 7 minutes from Vinita, Oklahoma. This is the Highway Cafe. Really, really cool little cafe. We were here several years ago, about 6 years ago, and it's just really cool. So, come along and join us as we explore the Highway Cafe. Okay, I am back. We did our intro. I failed to mention that we're actually on Route 66 this morning. Here's a picture of an old Dodge, and the license plate has got Highway Cafe on it. Well, my shadow's in the way. Highway Cafe. All right. I think they've added some stuff since we were here last. Like I said in my intro, it's been about 6 years ago. But let's go on around and look at some more pictures and stuff. Here's a nice one. It's got Keep Route 66 Kickin', Highway Cafe. It's got the statue. The statue's over there too, by the way. And it's got some memorabilia there. I'm trying to make sure I get everything here. Like I said, we'll be taking pictures. I have on the appropriate t-shirt, although you may not have seen it in the intro. I've got a Route 66 t-shirt on, and I have a Route 66 ring on too, by the way. And here's the big boy holding up that double cheeseburger there, or double hamburger. And we're literally just right outside of the restaurant. Highway Cafe, Vinita, Oklahoma, Jefferson Highway Tourist Center. Okay. I've been really looking forward to this, but we had to wait. They're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, so we had to wait till today to visit. That's why we're here, is to visit the Highway Cafe. They've got a lot of murals. Well, not a lot, they got a few murals. But I do believe some things have been added. I think you can stand inside of this little foyer area here and get your picture taken with the shield, the Route 66 shield. We may do that here in a little bit. Some of this I remember, and some of it I do not remember. There's the American flag, and there's Betty Boop holding up a tray. With nothing on it, with roller skates on, no less. Okay. Route 66 roadside attraction, Highway Cafe, Vinita, Oklahoma, built by Tom Schwartz after the road was widened in 1963 and purchased by the Wood and Hilburn families in 2011. Since then, they were awarded the Guinness World Record for most stickers on a car, restored the neon sign, and installed the Big Bill the Muffler Man. which we will go look at here in just in a minute. And I want you to look at the size of this suitcase. That is huge. It's got different stickers on it. California, Mobile One, Highway Cafe, Kansas, Santa Monica, End of the Trail, The Love of Driving, Mobile One, Arizona, Missouri. But that is one huge suitcase. What I might have the wife do is come out here and stand, we might do that, stand in front of Big Bill. Originally was a muffler man, but you see these all over. They've been used for different things. Now that was not here, the suitcase wasn't here, the Betty Boop, the big boy, all that wasn't here last time we were here. And then if we walk on over here, we have this huge Indian chief, which may or may not be part of the cafe. There is a Western motel over here. I do remember the motel, but let's go here and look at this huge Indian chief over here with a smile and waving at us. That is one huge Indian chief now. This may be part of the Western motel, but you know what? That's all right, that's all good. That's why we're here, to see the sights. And we're going to be going, like I said, some other destinations this morning. The Eastern Trails Museum, downtown Vinita, not in that order necessarily. I will be doing a dash cam of downtown Vinita. I did not do a dash cam getting here, but I will within the city limits of Vinita. As soon as we're going to get breakfast here. And this says that it's a Route 66 roadside attraction, the Western Motel, Vinita, Oklahoma. Henry and Amelia Rage opened the Quarter Horse Motel in the 1950s. In addition to regular rooms, it features stables for horses. It became the Western in the 1970s. Today the site is also home to a giant fiberglass chief that originally stood at the gift shop in Massachusetts. That's interesting. We got to go over here and get a look at their neon sign over here. And they've got another Indian statue over. I hope they don't mind me doing this over here. This morning they had an eagle over here too. Okay, well, we're just going to scoot over here. I got to check out this Western Motel sign. They've got an eagle over here. You know me and eagles. I've got to get the eagle over here. And then we'll go back where we should be. It's got that neon. Really cool at night, I bet you. Really cool. Okay, let's go over here and look at this eagle, and then we'll go back. And then we'll just go on back here. But there's the eagle. Okay guys, I think we're going to stop this portion of the video. I'm going to go into picture mode, but then I will be back in just a few minutes. So just hang on. Okay, I thought I'd get back on here just real quick. I completely forgot to get part of this with the car with all the stickers on it. I think that's about all of the outside of the Highway Cafe. Now I know the car and all this wasn't here. the big bill, like I said earlier, was not here. So let's just go over here and look at this car. I think this is a Rambler. I think it's an old Rambler. But let's kind of get where we can get out of the sun here just a little bit. Yeah, that I think is an old Rambler. And look at all the stickers. It's got the windows rolled down. You kind of peek inside. Boy, the inside just gone. Yeah. This is in fact a Rambler. I knew it was. A 660 Rambler. And then here's the historic Route 66 sign. And then the Highway Cafe sign. I think that's it. I think we're going to start back where we were and take some pictures. Look at all of those stickers. My goodness. There is a lot of stickers. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I was on my way back over here. I completely forgot this part of it. But that's okay. Now next time we come back on video, hopefully we'll be doing video of the inside. Now once we get inside, this will have to be muted. I mean that portion is going to be muted because I've got they've got music playing in there, so I'll have to mute it, and then I'll just put music over to whatever I've got to do, or just leave it. I don't know it. And there's a date stamp on here of 6/15/23. So Big Bill's been here since 6/15 of 23. All right, they got the footprints embedded in the concrete with initials on it. Okay, I think we're going to stop here again and we're going to go take some pictures, then we're going to be on the inside. We're going to eat breakfast here too, by the way, eventually, but I just had to get this first. All right, we'll be back in just a moment. We'll take one more look here. Big Bill. And we will be back in a minute. Okay, we're leaving the Highway Cafe in Vinita, Oklahoma. We had breakfast. We took a bunch of pictures. I want to make a slideshow, and then I'll attach this video with it. And just let me drive you through the parking lot real quick and show you where we were at. The Highway Cafe, really good food. Just let me kind of show you where we're at here. We're going to go back into Vinita now. There's the Big Bill, or I think it's Big Bill, statue right over here. I'm going to circle around. There's the Big Indian. That's part of the Western Motel over there. We took pictures of all that too. There's the Big Indian Chief. And then there's Big Bill right there. And then here's the old car, the old Rambler, is right over here with the historic Route 66 Vinita, Oklahoma, and all that's right there. But there will be a slideshow. We took pictures of all this. So now we're going to go into downtown Vinita, and I'm going to do a walkthrough of Vinita. And we're going to be going to a museum here pretty soon. But that's where we're at. So now we're going to get into the actual downtown Vinita, Oklahoma. I'll show you where we're at over here, where we park. Right here where this historic Route 66 sign is, with the old Dodge truck. Of course, somebody had to park right in front of it. It's right there. Okay. Now let's go on. Now we gotta turn, I think, back to our left, right? On that. I think we gotta go, because we were coming in from that way. Or, no, we didn't either.
Head west on US 60 West, US 69 South, towards South 4375 Drive.
That'd be west. Okay. Well, I can't tell because the big truck is in the road here. Okay. I think this way we gotta go. Alright. And Vinita is only like 7 minutes away. That's where we're headed right now. We'll be going through the downtown area. We'll do a drive around. I may get out and walk around a little bit. They got a breezeway. I wanted to go walk through that. They got an old movie theater. So I thought I'd just get out and walk a little bit when we get into Vinita. I'm not sure what speed limit is through here. 65? Yeah. Okay.
In half a mile, make a U-turn at South 4370 Road.
Make a U-turn? Oh, I guess we did go the wrong way. Alright. I guess I don't know where we're going. I thought we was going right. Okay. Well, here.
Right here.
Okay, I guess I messed up.
Make a U-turn at South 4370 Road.
Okay, alright. Okay. Well, I guess I went the wrong way. Look, these cars get by here. Come on, white car.
Continue on US 60 East for 4 miles.
Okay, I turned the wrong way. I thought they said west. I was going west. Okay, never mind. I was going the wrong way. There's a Route 66 for the motel. Because we are actually on Route 66. I'm not going to go 65 right now. We'll get in the other lane. We'll go by the Highway Cafe again. Oh, you probably can't sit on that anyway. No, you'll just sit on that anyway. Here it is. You can't see it. You might saw it. Kind of tell this dash cam. Yeah, if we come up. Yeah, that's right. That's what we're coming on. All right. In the wrong lane. After we do a tour of the Vinita, then we hope to go to the museum next. new hospital's coming to Vinita, it looks like. Oh. Okay. It warmed up quick, I'll tell you what. It's almost 90 right now. It's 10:30 a.m. or thereabouts. 10:35 a.m. Drive up and down Main Street, and then I'll decide where I want to get out. And probably this next block. Yeah. Corner of Canadian and Wilson. Canadian and Wilson Street. RCB Bank, you probably can't see it from the camera. I'm looking for that breezeway. I think it's up here though somewhere. I think that's where I'll start. I'm going down here a little ways. I do know they've got an old movie theater. Yeah, that's probably where I'll...
In 600 feet, turn right onto East Illinois Avenue, U.S. Bicycle Route 66.
No, we're not going there yet. That's what the museum is. We're not going there yet.
At the light, turn right onto East Illinois Avenue, U.S. Bicycle Route 66. Then you will arrive at your destination.
We're not going there yet. Well, they just about took up 2 lanes. Huh. Well, they did too. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not turning there. Well, I don't know. They need to learn how to drive. I miss that breezeway. I'm gonna go back. Go back around. Okay. Oh, that 66 down that way. Okay, let's go down and turn around.
In 400 feet, after the railroad crossing, turn left. After the railroad crossing, turn left, then turn left onto North Scraper Street.
You turn that on. Okay, now let's go down and turn around and go back. Let's turn down this way. there's the museum right over there. We're going over here a little bit. This is Illinois Street right here. I'll park over here just for right now. Okay, just hang on a minute. Okay. Yeah, we can get out of here now. I guess we'll just go this way. Maybe, I'm not sure. Let's go down this way just a little bit. And we'll go back. There's another one over there, I swear. Huh. They all kind of... Yeah, there's the... I saw that woodshed. It's just a place for the... like a convenience store. We might go down this way a little ways. We're back on 66. We won't go too far out. We'll just turn around right here. Vinita Stockyards. Oh, they got a stockyards here. Okay. Just turn around here. Can I go through there? Yes, I can. Just got to be careful. Okay. Okay. Now we'll get back into downtown Vinita. it'll probably stop in here somewhere. Now that breezeway is right along in here somewhere. I thought. Huh. Okay. Well. Oh, is that it right there? No, that's just Nellie. Where's that breezeway out there was talking about? I can't seem to find it. That's weird. I'm not seeing it. Okay, I don't know where it's at. All right. Well, I sure don't know. I missed it. Do you have my phone? I want to do something here just real quick. Let me pull up in here. Okay, here. Do you have my phone somewhere? Oh, here. Okay. I know. I saw that stinking thing. Here.
Head southwest on US.
Oh. Well, he can't pull it anywhere. Cannot pull it anywhere.
northeast on US Bicycle Route 66, US Route 66 toward Addicks Avenue, East South Avenue.
Where's that?
In a quarter mile, turn left onto West Canadian Avenue. At the light, turn left onto West Canadian Avenue, then turn right onto South Scraper Street. In 800 feet, turn left onto West Illinois Avenue. In 300 feet, turn right onto South Scraper Street. Take the next right onto South Scraper Street, then turn right. Take the next right, then you will arrive at your destination.
Okay, well I finally found the breezeway. I like to never found it. It's what they call the breezeway. Just not a whole lot here. Got some tables, like picnic tables. This is just where they go when, like on a nice day, have lunch or just to hang out. This is the breezeway. I had to hit the map show me how to find the place. Get your kicks on Route 66. Now where we come out at? Oh, the McDonald's is right over there. Yeah, I mean I just went right by it. I did, I literally went right by it. There's that old theater over there. I tell you what, let's just walk down this little block here, and I think we're gonna just call it good. I mean, we're gonna go to the museum here in just a minute. Tourist favorite t-shirt shop. Oh yeah, they got all kind of, it looks like souvenirs in there. We're not gonna go in there. They do, they have a lot of looks like a lot of souvenirs in there. Vinita, Oklahoma. There's the old theater across the street. You know what? This might be the main part of Vinita right here. Here's an antique store coming up. We're literally walking right downtown Vinita. Antiques. That'd be kind of fun to go through. Oh, I like that. It's like a tablecloth or a blanket or something right there. That is really cool. I like that. Wow. Yeah. All right. We're going to walk down here and then turn around and walk on the other side. They're just where we came from. RCB bank and parking lot. And they have the old clock down here. By golly, it's right on time too. I think. Yeah, 5 after 11. And we are standing on the corner of Canadian and Wilson in downtown Vinita. We're going to walk across the street here in just a minute. Look at that old building over there. There's the old clock. Well, it's supposed to be an old clock. This is Vinita on it. Walking downtown Vinita, Oklahoma on Route 66. Okay, we're going to go across the street. And so it's on the other side. Just looking down that way. Looking down that way. Here in Vinita, Oklahoma. And they have a quick cash place there. For fast and friendly loans, it says. A sign over there says Jacob's Furniture. Sales, rent to own. Yeah, I think when we get down to the movie theater, we're going to stop for now. I'm going to grab a few pics and then we're going to go on to the museum. Looks like that's where they sell appliances right there. Everywhere, every window you look at's got Route 66 in the window. And now we're right across the street from where we were at. Rebel Roast Coffee Company. And here's the old, or may still be a movie theater. Walk-in popcorn sales always welcome, it says. They do have some current movies. How to Train Your Dragon, The Last Rodeo, and Disney Pixar ELO or whatever that is. Okay. All right. Well, let me grab some pics and we'll be back when we get to the museum. So we will be right back. Now, we're going to go to the museum now. If I can get out of this alleyway here. Oh boy, it's kind of tricky. Maybe I can get out of here. I don't know.
I don't have any cars behind you.
I know what I'm going to have to do. Kind of do a three-point turn here. Okay.
I don't know what you're doing.
Just trying to get out of here. Just trying to get out of here. Okay, that's probably good. Okay. We literally just have to go right down the block here for the museum. It's just right over here. And it's literally right ahead of us. Okay. Alright, now we'll get back up on history here, and it's just right there. Okay. Someplace to park. I don't know where you're supposed to park yet. I don't know where the parking is.
Building here.
Oh, okay, here. Yeah, you're right. Right here. Okay. Alright.
Just try to put me in some shade if you could.
Okay, guys, we're here. We'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, we finally made it to the Eastern Trails Museum. It sits right in back of the public library, which is right here, this public library. The museum's right here. We got an old tractor setting out front. And of course, we'll be taking pictures. Take some pictures for me. Yeah, here we go. Just use here. Just use my phone. Please just use my phone. Okay, here we go. And camera's right here. Sorry about that. I kind of moved my camera around. I was showing the wife. She's gonna be my picture taker today. Eastern Trails Museum. And we're on Illinois Street. Just turn the block from the main downtown, and the breezeway is right straight where it says E Pluribus Unum. That's where we just came from. Not hard to navigate. That's a Fordson. That's the second time I've seen a Fordson as of lately. Okay, well, here, hold on just a second. Okay. We're inside this nice air-conditioned museum, and we're just getting started. Part of a railroad right there. Yeah, they got all kind of pictures and all kinds of stuff.
How are you folks doing today?
Just fine.
It seems to be a better day today, heat-wise. I don't know what this afternoon's going to do, but
It's starting to get pretty hot out.
Yeah, it is starting to get pretty hot.
For about 30 minutes, and the breeze was still
Yeah,
pleasant enough.
there's still some breeze. It's just, it is
Okay.
getting hot.
Are you folks from here?
No, we're from Waco, Kansas.
Oh, okay. I've only been through there one time. Drove through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Can
cut
I
back.
answer any questions for you, or? Well, I see you looking at the railroads. I can tell you a little known fact about the two railroads. that
Okay.
Through here, you see how it makes the cross, nothing runs actually true north, south, east, west here. But if you go out here to the light and turn left, going north, and you go over the railroad tracks, you'll see the Farm Bureau Insurance. That railroad crossing is still there. It is the only place in the continental United States where a railroad crossing makes 4 true 90-degree angles.
Wow, that's cool.
And the city
Yeah.
fought them to not tear it out because the railroad wanted to take it out.
Oh,
And so they said, no, that's not gonna happen.
well, that's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because so many things kind of disappear and you lose them, but
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I'm a transplant to here. And I knew about that and nobody here knew about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that big picture there, that's that main street out here where McDonald's is at.
Mhm.
And that was taken in 1900.
Wow, 1900.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
That's what they're doing where we live. They're
And
taking
then
everything
this
that's
picture
terrible.
here, people always ask what that picture, well, we did some research. That is the day that they put lights in and turned them on to the public that night, so that you actually had some street lights.
Oh, well, that's cool.
And the signs would light up and everything else because it had never been lit up before.
Got some old pictures of Vinita,
Uh-huh.
Oklahoma.
It's got a lot of history in this little.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Well, C.S. Avery lived here from about 1898.
That
to
says
about,
looking south,
like 1910.
looking north on Main
He
Street.
got his idea for Route 66 while he was living here. He was a land speculator.
Oh, okay.
And he had bought all this lumber and stuff.
Blue Jacket, Main Street. It says Big Cabin, Main
South
Street.
of town here, went out.
And
south
Ketchum, my cover glare there.
To this day it floods.
Clanton's Cafe. We saw that earlier,
First big old house
driving around.
Well, they kept telling, don't put it out there, it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to
Here's
rain."
a
He didn't listen.
depot
It worked all the
here in
time.
Vinita.
Oh, wow.
And he decided he wasn't gonna stay here, so he went to.
Vinita Harvey House, right there. Frisco Station and Lunchroom, Vinita, Oklahoma.
This town's got a lot of history. And if you like.
This is Muskogee Free State Fair.
Civil War battle site
There's some
here.
telegraph equipment right
Just
there.
about 4 miles out of town.
And switch locks from the Katy and the Frisco. A bunch of old locks.
And you're a garage, so I can send this to you. You see a bull over there, do you remember the movie Giant with Elizabeth Taylor, Rock Hudson, and James Dean?
Vinita Depot looks like again.
Okay.
And it looks like another picture of, that's probably the, I'm sorry about the glare, the depot right there.
Where they brought them bull in California, which was the only place they had them. And this little man.
There's some cattle,
His name was King Tut, and he was the start of the grandest cattle.
a saddle.
in this country.
Okay, spurs, rope.
Realized that happened here.
There's an old
Property that
1894
Taylor Rock Hudson put
shotgun, looks like.
and he was brought in on a flatbed trailer to create
And some pistols here.
yes.
And again, sorry about the glare.
Where this actually
And looky here, some soldiers and
born here in Paso
uh,
California. It's
certificate of service.
between
The first battle of Cabin Creek.
and it was the only place in the continental United
On July 2nd, 1863, Union and Confederate armies fought on the old military road in Indian Territory southeast of Vinita. The Union goal was to deliver provisions to Fort Gibson in Indian Territory from Fort Scott, Kansas. The train consisted of more than 200 heavily loaded wagons pulled by mule teams.
Kansas, Oklahoma.
Okay.
My grandpa worked in the mine there. Yeah, and
I think my dad is dead. I never knew him because he died. from
Another
Right.
rifle there.
This would be-
This is a 71 model,
it was
1869
a lot of industry.
Prussian made and purchased by the United States government in 1861.
But it's
So that's a very old rifle.
in here, except for a few of the
Wow.
artifacts, those actually came from the Cherokee Nation.
And here's some
The tools and. all
Tools
that is
of various
a lot of
kinds.
Stuff from people that lived here. And this is the second oldest incorporated town in.
This says it's a brace for corner drilling.
Said Oklahoma City was the
Right
first
there.
one they were incorporated in
And there's a
1800.
plane right there. Okay. Some more tools.
But it's a lot of fun to, I I've learned a lot since I lived here. My dad left.
Native
when I
American
was
type tools
28 the month
for
after
hunting?
we got to California. And, you know,
Oh.
my mom was born outside Oklahoma
A
City, so
bed bird, maybe
they
a
met out there.
eagle carrying away a
42,
water
my mom
bottle.
went in 52. So it,
These look like pipes. Different kinds.
so it's kind of a neat place to come to. A little known fact too, if you like military,
Oh, look at all the flags. Yeah.
when Teddy Roosevelt was looking for his Rough Riders, he got the most volunteers from this little old town in this little area to go fight in Cuba, and we only lost one man over there. All the others came home. And these are all different things from some of the families here in town.
Well, that's really cool. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like an old gas mask
Yep.
right there. Yeah, the big old bayonet or knife right there. A hand grenade. Mm-hmm. Yep. Really nice. Yeah. A bugle. Fort Riley, Kansas. Yeah, I spent a lot of time there. A lot of time at Fort Riley. CIB badge. Yep. Yep.
But a lot of people don't know about that little thing about Teddy Roosevelt and the Rough Riders.
No, they don't. No.
I try to, when we have the kids come through, we try to teach them those things.
Mm-hmm. That's a good idea. Yeah. A lot of history.
Well, they're not teaching history like they should. I
Yeah,
don't think.
I know they're not.
We have two big restaurants. I don't know if you've eaten it yet. Clanton's down on the main street. And then this is the old Vinita Hotel right up there.
Oh, okay.
That's the next light as you're going south out of town. And there's a restaurant called there, the Daily Brunch, and they serve breakfast all day.
Oh, okay. All right.
A lot of people prefer breakfast than a heavy meal.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. We usually eat breakfast a lot when we're out. Yeah, we did today. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, old gas station. Yeah, those are really cool. Old gas stations.
Have you ever heard of Clem McSpadden?
Do what?
Have you ever heard of Clem McSpadden?
No.
He was from here, and he was a big-time rodeo
Oh, really?
rider. He was also a saddle maker.
Okay.
This is Will Rogers when he went to school here
Oh, I see.
at
Okay.
Willie Halsell College. He would ride in here on Sunday night from his dad's place in Ulaga, stay with his grandparents during the week,
Mm-hmm.
and then on Friday night, he'd ride back to Ulaga to work the ranch there, and he worked with his grandparents here during the week.
That's interesting. Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
his saddle that Clem McSpadden made is at the museum in Claremore.
Yeah, we've been there.
But these were the other three gentlemen, Clem McSpadden, Will Rogers, and these three men. They went everywhere together when
Yeah.
they were in college together here.
Oh, really? Cool.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Yeah, those are nice saddles too.
Oh, yeah. You don't find that kind of workmanship anymore.
No, no. No. Yeah, we've been to that museum. We've been to his birthplace
Mm-hmm.
too. It's been several years ago. Yeah. Yeah.
And then have you been to the Cherokee Heritage Center up on the, as you come in off the highway?
No,
Okay, it's named for this woman right here,
Oh, okay.
Anna Six Killer Mitchell.
Okay.
She was second generation Potter and a Cherokee treasure. Her daughter, Victoria Vasquez, who just this last year retired from the tribal council, she's
Mhm.
third generation, and her mother was the first generation. They've carried it down doing that. And this is some of her work.
Really nice work. It really is.
And they have a whole lot more over at the Heritage Center.
I bet they
over
do.
there.
Yeah.
It's
I bet
kind of
they do.
neat to go and look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a little. I wouldn't want to ride one of those things. That'd be dangerous.
Nobody really, I think, knows a whole lot about the man who used to do it, but he rode it all over town here.
Yeah.
First of all, my legs aren't long enough.
Yeah,
Second
you'd have
of
to be
all,
pretty tall.
Second of all, I'm not sure how I would swing myself up on that
No.
thing and not fall down on the other side.
No, I wouldn't want to try it. No, not at all. Nope. Yeah, we had a guy in Winfield used to ride around that with one of those all the
In
time.
Clanton's parking lot, there is a memorial marker that faces over towards the railroad track. Roosevelt came through here when he was doing his whistle stops.
Oh.
And there's a marker for it because it would have been directly across the road from there.
From there? Okay.
And these are the men who talked him into coming.
Okay.
And they also talked him into giving them the money. They were doing the reconstruction stuff, you know,
Mhm.
then
Mhm.
to get over the Depression. And the first hydroelectric dam in Oklahoma was built at Grove, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And that's what they talked him into doing.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. One huge dam.
Oh, yeah. And my husband's father, he did a lot of the dynamite work for it.
Okay.
So I've even learned more from him, and this is a state hospital. We had the State Mental Institution here, and it had a TV ward. They closed it in the 80s, and the Department of Corrections owns the property now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they did in Winfield. Same thing.
Yeah, it's happened a lot of places.
Yeah. Yeah. It has been now for quite a few years, I think. Early to mid 80s.
And this kind of gives you an idea of where you're at right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay? The railroad, actually, here's Vinita,
Mhm.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
The railroad actually, this is the Cooey district. This is the Delaware district, this is the Line district. You have Going Snake. These were all the little neighborhoods, I guess we call them today,
Mm-hmm.
when the Cherokee Nation first came out here. The Cooey is the largest of the districts. It goes
Okay.
all the way to the west side of Barklesville and goes all the way down, and it covered Tulsa.
Cool. Yeah. Large area.
Very large.
Yeah. Yeah. Nations inmates of new home. Eastern Oklahoma Hospital. Mm-hmm. Oh, look like an old general store.
Well, the picture that's on the wall there, one of our city councilmen, his name's Danny Langford.
Mm-hmm.
He's very much into genealogy and historical stuff. He restored that building.
Oh, wow.
And you'll notice all of those cabinets and stuff you see in there,
Mm-hmm.
that's what's in here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And Wright's department store sat where McDonald's sits. That's where that sign came from.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You know,
Yeah. Big old cash register there.
yeah.
Yeah. It's supposed to be cheese, I take it?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I love when the little ones are here because they always want to know something about everything that's in here.
I bet.
You got Coke in a bottle? Yeah, you got Coke in a bottle.
Yeah. 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 Just about everything you'd want or need, I guess. Dry goods, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, look at the old cameras. Oh my gosh. Looky there.
I wish things was like this again. I know life could be hard, but
That's kind of my folks had, I think, back in the day.
Well, Dee, it's like listening to my dad tell me about him and his brother. When they left here at 42, they each had a pair of overalls, 2 shirts, some underwear, no socks, no shoes. They had never owned socks and shoes. And they were in school almost 2 years. My dad was 10 when his teacher finally took him to the store after they got out of school one day and took him home to my grandma and told her, you know what, I can't take the teasing anymore. She said,
Boy, a
this
lot
is
of
horrible
dry
for
goods.
those boys. She bought them their first pairs of shoes. They had never owned a pair.
Let's see what's over here.
You know,
Oh, I bet that's where you wash your clothes right there.
Well, and that's True Lye soap. Somebody here in town made that. for
Oh,
me.
lye soap. That's cool.
That's the stuff that takes your hide off.
Yeah, yeah, I know it. That's a cool old stove too. Look at that.
My grandma had one like that.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's a shame somebody painted it silver, because it'd
Yeah.
been nice to see it in the black cast iron.
The way it really was. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. A nice chest. Yeah. Boy. It's hard to believe, but that's what it was back then.
Well,
Yeah.
it was a different world.
Oh yeah, it really was.
It's nothing like it is today.
Oh no, no, not at all. No.
Even when I was a teenager, money was tight.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
And I love this. This is one of the few duplicates of my grandma. Well, it actually belonged to my great grandmother, the Singer sewing machine
Mm-hmm.
that had the 4 drawers on them. They usually only came
Oh,
with 2.
I see. Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then I love doing beadwork, but I don't know if I could have done that.
Oh no, that's pretty.
Look at the date
Oh.
on it down. Look at the date on it in the bottom.
1850s. Wow. Yeah,
My eyes
that's really
get tired
old.
after a while, you know.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that either. That's crazy. It's
Mm.
pretty though.
Yeah, go back to our school times.
Yeah.
I had a little girl one time, she asked me what all of this was. And
Uh-huh.
I said, well, that's a tea set. I said, you don't have a tea set?
Huh.
And she said, no.
No.
And so she ran to her mother, who was looking at something. Mom, you gotta go buy that tea set for me. I want it. And you couldn't make her understand it wasn't for sale.
Not for sale, yeah.
Yeah. Now, you do know the world's biggest McDonald's is over here too, right?
Uh-uh.
Okay, if you go out here on the interstate,
Mhm.
this actually goes over the highway.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that. Yeah.
But that's the McDonald's, and it's the only one like it.
Yeah. That'd be kind of fun to visit. Is it very far from here?
No, it's very easy to get to. In fact, you can go down the main road here,
Uh-huh.
turn right when you get to that light before you get to the interstate,
Mm-hmm.
go out past Walmart, and there's like an overpass, and you'll
Mhm.
see you can actually turn in there now to go to the McDonald's. You don't have
Oh,
to
can you?
go out on the highway to get to it.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah. Yeah. I have to go pay that a visit. Yeah, I've seen it before on YouTube and stuff. You know, I've
Yeah.
seen it before. Yeah.
And then our last docent, she retired last year, Kathleen did. She caught the guys that were remodeling the Baptist church in
Mhm.
town. They were getting ready to throw that in the dumpster, and she
Oh,
got out
no.
and blocked them.
Oh, yeah, there's no way.
Well, see, it was done for a very specific reason,
Mhm.
was that stained glass window down.
Yeah.
And it's dedicated to the Craig County boys in the service of our country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they were gonna throw it away, they didn't
Oh.
think it had any value.
Oh, that's crazy.
So she conned one of the local carpenters to come up and build this wall for
And
her
build
and put it.
to put it
so
in?
with-
Mm-hmm.
With the lights behind it.
Oh, that's really beautiful.
It's one of the prettier ones I've
It
ever
is.
seen.
That would be a shame to just throw that
I
away.
love the flag.
Oh, I do
Somebody-
too. Yeah.
Somebody worked long and hard on that part
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. That is just beautiful. Well, I'm glad she was able to save it. That would have been such a shame.
And then I'll make you guys feel really old here in a minute. I decided after Kathleen put this one out, I have really gotten old.
What's that? Oh,
That it
yeah.
now belongs in a museum
Yeah, the
and
tape.
not at home, okay?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I used to watch those.
I did too.
Oh yeah, all the time.
I don't know what they did with the old green phone they had there, 'cause it weighed twice what that phone weighs.
Oh, did it?
Those kids will pick up saying, well, that was so heavy. And we tried to explain to him, it's also plugged into a wall. No, you carry your phone. I said, no, you don't.
Not those you don't.
I tried to explain we need to find her one that goes on the wall,
Yeah.
where we had the 50-foot of cord that we stretched as far as we could take it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I had one just like it growing up, just like that one. The old black telephone.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was cool when they come out with the you know, the ones that you had on. It was you could walk around, but it was on a cord still, and
Right. Mhm.
they had that. And then they went to the cordless, big old phones.
Oh, yeah, that thing, well, it was in a suitcase.
Yeah.
It wasn't even easy to
Yeah.
carry. They're still arguing over which one of the newspapers, the one in Oklahoma City or the one here, is the oldest newspaper
Hmm.
in the state. I would go towards the Indian chieftain, because it was actually Indian territory.
Yeah.
And this came out of one of the, well, as you can see them there.
The Vinita Leader
Leader,
newspaper printing office,
1906.
1906. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is one huge. Look at that thing, boy. Wow. Bet that thing weighs a ton or more.
Yeah, I think it was probably fun trying to get it in this building.
Yeah, I can imagine so. All old typewriters,
Mm-hmm.
adding machine.
You did catch one of the very first TVs down in the front?
No, not yet.
Got the little tiny square. I remember watching one of those with my grandparents.
Yeah, that was
Because my grandpa refused to go spend the money on another TV.
on the yeah. What was this? Oh, it's a Atwater Kent radio, 1926.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that thing's huge. Of course, the old phonograph. Then wind it up and play it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Boy.
And this fire here that's in this picture,
Mm-hmm.
go back out to the stop sign that's out here before you come up past the pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
On that southeast corner, there's a brick building. It's what's left of what was this that burned. And that's,
Oh,
and that's
okay.
the last of the buildings built pre-1900.
Oh, I see.
It was completed in 1893.
1893. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a shame. But yeah. Hmm. Yeah. A lot of history.
There is in this. People don't realize how much history is really in this little part of the country.
Yeah.
And it goes into Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas.
Oh, yeah.
It's all tied together up here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, tortoiseshell.
Let's see which one of my phones is ringing this time.
What we got back in here?
I'm gonna have to change my ringtone. It sounds the same as my genealogy one and the one for the museum.
Yeah.
I never know which phone is ringing.
Mm-hmm.
That man that's on the wall right here behind you,
Mm-hmm.
Elias Budnut,
Mm-hmm.
he was in love with a woman. He called her Vinnie,
Mm-hmm.
but she was a sculptress and an artist, and she actually did the bust of Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, really?
It's in the Hall of Statues at the Capitol. She has a portrait that's up in the rotunda part of
Mhm.
it. He tried and tried and tried to get her to come out here and marry him, and she would not do it.
Wouldn't do it.
And he named this town for her.
Yeah, it said to honors former sculptor Vinnie Ream,
Mm-hmm.
Lorry newspaper editor, colonel in the Confederate Army, famed orator and lobbyist for the railroads. He named the town Vinita to honor his friend sculptress Vinnie Ream.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And then she married a soldier back there after the Civil that had been in the Civil War, and he made her quit doing all of her work.
Oh, really?
He said a woman's place was at home. So,
That's what they believed back then.
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
She outlived her son and her husband.
Oh, wow. Hmm.
And both the son and the husband are buried in Arlington, and she was buried next to them.
Oh, okay. Sugar bucket. I was wondering what that was.
My grandma still had a lot of that stuff when I was a kid.
And I don't know what these are.
The toasters.
Oh, toasters.
Yeah, you would put it on the burner.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yeah.
they really, kids won't leave alone, but these come down, you put your slice of toast.
You put your yeah.
Close it up, and
Yeah.
then you had to watch it because it'd burn it really
Oh, I
quick.
bet it would. Yeah, I can remember when we went to Silver Dollar City, they'd make this lye soap,
Mm-hmm.
and you watch them make it. You can still get the lye soap.
I forget which one of the soaps actually has it in it. It was in a green wrapper, lava. It was in
Yeah.
green and red packages.
Right.
I just don't think about that one for a minute.
We had to get something that had lye in it for our, was it for the sink or something? Walmart actually sells it. It's a stuff that you use to clean out your pipes,
Yeah.
and it's just you would never think but they do. You can still. It's not in soap form, of course, but it's
What are you talking about?
that lye that you got that time at Walmart.
Oh, yeah, you just go buy it down at Walmart.
It's for the kitchen sink or something.
Oh, it'll eat anything going down there.
Yeah, yeah. I was surprised though that they still sold it.
Better than anything else I've ever used.
But-
Baking soda and vinegar works real good too.
Yeah.
Or else you don't have it real bad.
Columbia Graphanoli. Don't get up, it stops itself. The non-set automatic stop modern phonograph. Wow.
His store, Mr. Klingle, where the Burkhalter funeral home is, just over the railroad tracks and across where I told you that crossing was. It's on the, west side. He had the bottom floor of that. Oh.
Boy, that's huge. Yeah, I grew up using that kind of a phone right there.
Well, the green one, I bet you that green one weighed 30+ pounds. And I don't know what they did, but it wouldn't imagine somebody dropped it, broke it or something, but we would love to find the one that hung on the wall when we were kids. We'd go stretching that cord just as far as we could get it out here so that Mom couldn't hear our conversation.
Bonita Fire Department.
The kids don't even know what a party line is. That's always a fun one.
Well, I remember what a party line is.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I was kinda small, but I mean, I remember.
You pick up that phone, you had to make sure. And then you had to make sure when you were making a call, you didn't have all the old women from the neighborhood listening in.
Yeah, listening on your
So they could get
conversations.
all the scoop.
Yeah,
Oh, we never did have, I know my folks, we never had a party line.
we did, we had a party line.
We always had our own line. I don't know why, we just did. I mean, I don't know why, but we just didn't have a party line.
Were you question mark?
I don't think so. We don't have it for me to document the town and the museum.
Well, people don't realize the two main streets here are Route 66.
Yeah, right. That's why we come here, part of the reason.
And we don't kinda understand why the city hasn't done more for that centennial coming up next year for it.
Yeah, they should.
Probably because of money.
No, they got it.
Well, I'm not saying they don't have it, but
Well,
most cities do
we-
have it.
They just don't want to let go of it.
They only wanna spend it on
We
what they
have a
wanna spend
very
it on, though.
old guard of people that have been on the city council forever, and they keep getting reelected and reelected. and-
Yeah,
That's usually the way it is, yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
And it's really hard to get them to change things sometimes.
I think sometimes they think they better hoard it because they're afraid they're not gonna have it later on down the road.
Yeah.
You know. I used to work in a rest home and especially people that were small during the Depression, I still remember these little things. I watched those little people take the toilet paper, tear off one little square, and they might, if they're not too frugal,
Sears that are going on catalogs for the outlets, because they haven't got into a plumbing.
These are saddles. George Franklin, 1934, owned that one. Billy Friend, Vinita owned that one. And Sam Cobb, 1934 here in Vinita, owned that one, owned that saddle. All three of these saddles. Yeah. Really interesting, a lot of history here in this little museum, a lot of history. I think I showed some of these really old gas pump there. Yeah, I didn't even get back this part. Oh, yes I did. Yes I did. Yeah, I got back here. Old ball and glove. Old tools. They look like wood making tools. Wood making, you know, what you make, like desks and cabinets and that sort of thing. And I know we've already seen this, all the Native American artifacts here. And the pipes, yeah, we saw all that. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see if we'll go back here. I love these old buildings, so there's the old high school. Welch School. Pleasant Hill Mission School. Centralia, the school in Centralia. Willie Housel College, 1886. Cobb School, Superior Model District 43. Oh boy, a lot of old schools. I've seen some of these. Like, of course, they're all demolished or not much left of them anymore. Yeah, I think that's where we started. This is Helen Campbell, business manager of the Housel Ranching Empire. Okay. Look at that barbed wire. How to select a horse, it says. Pamphlet. The Housel Ranching Empire. I'm gonna have to grab one of these and check up on that. W. Housel, 1850 to 1934, and his son Ewing Housel, 1877 to 1965. The Housel family donated this area's ranching business for 2 generations. Its influence is still recognized today. I'll have to read up on that later. This is some of the Lee Barrett saddle. This gun is dated 1894. It belonged to W. E. Housel, 1851 to 1934, cattleman, banker, and land developer. I think I saw part of this last time. Yeah, we read all about the Battle of Cabin Creek, rather. Yeah. Here's some money from back in the day, Confederate money. Confederate States of America loan. The Second Battle of Cabin Creek. You can get a book for them. Yeah, I think we've pretty well gone through this museum. It's not very big, but it's really loaded with a lot of really cool information and history, of course. Some bricks. This is a newspaper clipping from the Tulsa World, 1938. Vinita, Wilson Avenue. Vinita's principal business district presents a scene of bustling commercial activity. With the advent of the Grand River Dam project, is destined to expand well beyond its normal expectations. Yeah, and I think we've seen all this. The old Vinita, Wilson Street looking south, Wilson Street looking north. Old street lamp, you can see it's the oil We've got the wick that provide the light. Blue Jacket, Main Street. Big Cabin, Main Street. Ketchum, Main Street. I think I've shown all these. There's that Clanton's. I think we drove right by that. That's one of the more popular restaurants here in Vinita. 66 Court, 449 Wilson, US 60, 66, and 69, Vinita, Oklahoma. Oh, look, there's an old parking meter. Yep. Yeah, I think that's where we started, pretty much. I think I can go take some pictures here a little bit. Yeah, I think that's pretty well it. Yeah.
Just within the last month. Of course, I believe you'll find everyone.
Looks like from the early 60s maybe, here in Vinita. There's that movie theater I took a picture of, what about that center? Yep, sure is.
Mine's still there, but it's in remission, and, we just watch it.
Well, keep having faith, because God can, He hasn't started to take it completely away.
And again, this is U.S. mail,
Last year.
where you come and get your
My
mail.
mom's been single 20-something years, he was single over 30 years, so we kind of had to make this.
In your box that you keep your mail in,
And he says, I still can't figure out where.
or your mail would be kept in, rather.
The same thought at the same time, and it comes out of our mouth.
And the old cameras, and
I said, because
I already showed you all those. The collars,
those kids even worse.
for like suits, I'm guessing,
They were killing it.
and all the old cameras.
He had no money left because of that.
The lady gave a real interesting tour. I think my folks had a camera like that when I was growing up. And there's the grocery store, Wright's department store. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, but anyway, I think we've pretty much seen it all here. All right, guys, hold on here just a second. Let's go get some cold drink. What do you say? And then I'm gonna go find the old bridge. Okay, now how do we get out of here? Now, oh, you know what I need to do? Oh, because I gotta remember where the bridge is at. And don't turn that down, please, just
I
yet.
ain't turned anything down, make sure it's
I
on
am,
60.
yeah. I'm about to go. It's hot out there. Okay,
Well,
now.
I don't know why we do this during the hot of the
Here,
year.
give me just a
Well,
second
that's
here.
gonna
It's over
cost
behind
us a
me.
small fortune.
Yeah, it is. We'll be building that old.
Must be a rest home. The Burroughs Manor.
I think it's apartments or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, really?
It might be. I don't know. Okay, now I gotta get to. I gotta find this.
Sure, you think you're talking to somebody that
Yeah.
Head
Yeah, I
northwest
know.
you
towards
think
South
you're
Thompson
talking to
Hold on
somebody
here.
that knows the Bible and everything. And the longer I talked to her, I was beginning to realize
Okay,
I don't
hold
think
on
this
here.
lady knows what. I don't think she knows the Word of God.
Now we gotta go
And
here.
I don't think she even knew David and Bathsheba was.
Yeah.
But she
Okay,
thinks
now.
everybody's going to pay for all their sin debt here on earth.
No.
And then they're not, then
Oh.
everybody just goes to hell. I don't know, honey, there is a hell.
Well, I don't have this. I'm trying to get this directions for this.
What are you doing?
I want to trying to get to that.
Oh, I get so tired.
Okay, hold on here. Just hold on.
How much gas you got?
It's almost on half. We gas up somewhere.
Before we start heading home,
Oh.
we need to gas up. Because I do not want to run out of gas on the way home. Because there's just not that much. We wouldn't hardly any gas station anywhere
Okay.
on the way up here.
Okay, I know what I gotta do. I can't. Yeah. Let me do something here. Okay.
$25 for a t-shirt.
Huh?
I want a $5 t-shirt. Well, too bad, so sad.
I can't even get on maps. Here, I got it. I just want to find out where this bridge is right now. Oh, for 5 minutes from it. But here, we'll stop by and get some. I'll get us up and get some.
Head northwest on South Thompson Street, then turn right onto South Thompson Street.
Which way to turn next? That way? Okay.
I guess.
Let me. I think there's a convenience store down here. Let me go in there.
Take the next right onto West Illinois Avenue.
Where's that one convenience store we saw here a little bit ago? We'll gas up there, get some cold today. I think right down here, wasn't it?
Continue for 2 miles.
Oh, hell. Got the bike. Seatbelt on. Now, there's my. I gotta find a convenience store first before we go out there. It's that woodshed. I think that's where I'm gonna go. If I can find it. I think it might be not this way. We can always go back.
Straight ahead to your left.
Oh shoot, you're right. We'll gas up there and then we'll. Okay, yeah, I've got half a tank, so we'll go and gas up. Do this real quick. Oh no, that's not bad. 278. Oh, that's not bad. We'll just get, and we'll get some cold drink too while we're here. All right. I don't think so around here. I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fill up. I'm gonna put it gas up on the
In
that's
400
good.
feet, turn right onto
Okay,
East
now.
Avenue.
Okay, now we're on the way for this ridge.
All they hire is a bunch of retards anymore.
Just tell me which way to go and we'll try to get there. It's just to be set for the bridge. Okay. I got something cold to drink. We got a gas stuff.
In 100 feet, turn right onto North 1st Street.
Okay, thank you. North First Street. Okay. I tell you what, for being a little
Take the
town,
next right onto North 1st Street, then
This-
turn left onto US 60
it's a
East.
busy little place. I'll tell you what now. Vinita's a busy little place.
Take the next left onto US 60 East, US 69 North.
Well, evidently this guy wanted to marry this lady. Her name was Vinny Reams or something like that, but she wouldn't move this area to marry him. So he named the town. That's why it's called Vinita. It's after this Vinny Reams or something like that. Oh boy! I tell you what. You can't do nothing. This town is crazy. There's a Wednesday. No, gotta wait. Wait. Oh dear, son of a gun, I can't win. And now they want to turn. I'm never gonna get out of here. I'm gonna have to go the other way because I can't get past it. Every time I get a break on one side, then it starts in on the other. I don't know. Come on. This is crazy.
Just go this way. Which way do you go around?
Well, I'm not so sure that would work either.
Okay. Just sit here then.
So obvious, son of a gun. Come on. Yeah, make sure you go. I don't know. I think I'm gonna drive the silver car. Obvious, son of a gun. Well, let's see. 20 minutes later.
Continue
Man,
on US 60 East for 2 miles.
this is crazy. Oh boy. Good tea. There's a cultural welcome center she's talking about right there. And their turnpike entrance right over there. We don't want the turnpike entrance. Yeah. I drove this on maps. I had kind of an idea where it was at. Yeah. Going on maps on a computer and going on a car in real life is sometimes different. It should be coming up though here pretty quick. I was going to show you these gas prices. I saw this on the Google Maps. Look at the price for gas. I think it's right
In a
there.
quarter mile, your destination will be on the left.
And I don't know if I'm going to pull over or not. I think I'm going to have to. It's right there. But I don't know if I can get up there to it or not. Yeah, I should have pulled over right there. Yep, that's it right there.
Your destination is on the left.
Yeah, I know.
There's nowhere to go over here.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to
This
turn
is very
around.
dangerous.
We're going to turn around.
Shit.
I can turn right up here, I think. Sure, gonna try. We got to come in right up here. I can't do one. I'm going back up. I'm going to back up and go the other way. Nobody coming.
get either
There's
yourself
nobody
killed or
coming.
me
There's
killed.
nobody coming. There's nobody
There is
coming.
too.
No, there's not.
They're right behind you.
No, they're not. They're sure not. Okay. Don't turn that down too low, please. Oh boy. Now
It's
I gotta,
too dangerous to be going over there looking at
I'm
that
not
thing.
gonna just. No.
I'm not coming with you no more. You keep promising me things will be different, but they're never. Crap.
What? I'm just right here. That's all I am right here. Okay.
Yeah, what if I get hit by a car?
There. Now just leave the motor running. I'll be right back. My camera up here, isn't it? Somewhere. Okay. This is our last destination of the day. We started off by going to the Highway Cafe, just a little ways outside of Vinita, Oklahoma. Then we drove around Vinita and actually walked down a block or two and took some pictures of downtown Vinita. And then we went to the Eastern Trails Museum. It's free, but donations are accepted. We did give a donation. It's not a very big museum. You can be through it, oh, I don't know, maybe half an hour, maybe an hour if you really want to stop and look at everything. But now we're getting ready to look at this old bridge. And yeah, I'm right along the highway. So we're going to walk up here. We're going to look at the bridge. I'm going to take some pictures, and then we're going home. It's gotten very warm, very toasty this afternoon. It's I don't know, I can't get my watch turned around the right way. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It seems like it'll be a lot later than that, but it's really not. But let's see how close we can get to this old bridge. I had to walk quite a ways. There's just no other way to get to it. So we're going to walk up here. We're going to take some pictures, and I think we're going to call it a day. And I don't know how much further I can walk on the bridge, but okay. Little Cabin Creek is an old pony truss style bridge. I researched this on maps, and it's definitely an old one. Wasn't able to get any information on it, but we're just a short ways outside of Vinita, Oklahoma. So we're almost to the bridge. So hope you enjoyed all these little stops. Hope you enjoyed going with us on our road trip today. Hope you enjoy your Wednesday. Thank you all for watching and subscribing and enjoying our videos. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Remember to go out and explore your world. Be safe, have fun, be aware of your surroundings. And here we are, the Old Pony Truss Bridge. I'm going to walk down here. I'm going to turn around and walk back. And then we're done. Like I said, remember to go and explore your world. Be safe, have fun, be aware of your surroundings, and we will see you on the next video. So, goodbye for now, and we will see you later.
In 1,000 feet, turn left. In 800 feet, turn left on US 60 West, US Bicycle Road 66. At the light, turn left on US 60 West, US Bicycle Road 66. In 50 feet, turn left onto US US Bicycle Road 66.
We got them both
Continue
on.
on US 60 West
Well,
for
this
5
one, yours
miles.
is just about empty. It's getting empty.
Oh, okay. Oh, mine
So
or
I
yours?
was just turning mine on
Oh, okay.
for in case,
Mine's almost empty, really?
well, it's got,
Oh.
well,
Well, I did use it quite a bit today, so yeah, it probably is about empty. Okay, we'll charge it. You can try plugging that in if you want to. See if it'll charge up a little bit. Now we're back on Route 66 for a little while anyway. And we're back in Vinita. We went out, we looked at the old bridge, and now we're going home. That was our 4th stop. I think we did really good today. We didn't get here till what, about 9:30? 9:30, and it's just now 5 after 1. And I think we did real good today on our time frame. But we're now going down good old Route 66. The building up there looks like an old Pizza Hut on our left over here. It's no longer Pizza Hut anymore. Delirium dispensary. Okay. That's Route 66 in at Vinita. It looked like a bad little. Of course, they had a pool at one time. No more pool. Yeah, now we're on the outskirts of Vinita. Free HBO, microwave, and fridge. Alrighty then. Here's where their fireworks stand is down here. Get ready for the 4th. Okay. Probably get the other lane. Okay, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed everywhere we went today. I'll put it all together when I get home, and it'll all be one video, except for maybe the slideshow. Might probably make it a separate video, but other than that, I'll try to put it all together. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you had fun. Remember to go out and explore your world. Be safe. But have fun. Be aware of your surroundings. And just enjoy exploring your neck of the woods and beyond. So having said that, we will see you on the next video. So goodbye for now.